Hello, everyone. This is Barbara Iris Alsu, Parental Word Knowledge, and I also am the president of Artist Barbara Alsu Fine Art Studio. I'm sorry it took so long. It seems like it's, again, poor performance with the internet, and it took me a while to get on. I'm so sorry. I hope that it's coming in clear because it just had it on my screen saying poor performance. Picture. We're doing scrapbooking, and I hope you have your scrapbooks ready. And I'm doing a scrapbook on my life. I have, from the time from a baby, and what you need is a scrapbook. Doesn't have to be this big. I happen to get this as a gift, but a small scrapbook is fine. You can go to a stationery store and get a scrapbook about that size. I got mine on sale for $9.99. I hope that you can get something on sale. I have many pictures that are very colorful, and I suggest when you put it in your book, they should be your most colorful pictures. Decide on a theme of what you're doing, whether you're doing your life or if you're doing cooking. Try to find, if you don't have, pictures that you have taken of food, get pictures in magazines. You can cut out, great pictures in magazines. They have many, different holiday things. And so there's definitely scrapbooking things that you they have. Definitely, there's always great things that you could do with the internet. Oh, I just saw some great, I was looking for a lanyard because my son always made it and made great keychains. And I could cut that out and put it in his book because that's what he did at camp. So this is terrific. I'm going to cut that out. See what you can find in the magazines. So don't throw out your magazines. Keep your old magazines. Keep them in a box. Scraps could be, material, could be buttons, ribbons. You don't have to spend a lot. Just get a scrapbook, and you just need to have letters and numbers that cost $1 in the dollar store. And then you just need some stickers. Like I have these stickers here. And just get some stickers of your favorite things, like if it's cooking or whatever. It could be, from baby years, like I just had now on my book. In a magazine. I have exactly what I wanted. I was looking for lanyard because that's something he always made, and he did such a great job of making it. So, and he started when he was just 7. He was making great lanyard keychains. In fact, I think I still have one from when he was 7 years old, and I have it right here. If I can get it off my purse. But look at this. This he made at 7, and it's still together. He did that lanyard, and that was great, and that's lasted all these years, my keychain. And he even made me a little thing. It says Mom, and he put his name David on it. So I've had this keychain all these years, kept my keys safe, never fell off. God bless him. And now he's in his 20s. So for that to last all that time, he did good lanyard at age 7. So I was very appreciative. And I'm just very lucky. He's very talented. He's an architect now, designer. So I'm going to cut this out a little neater, and I'll put it in his scrapbook, because he always made lanyard, and I couldn't believe what he could do at age 7. The intricate pattern. He didn't have any classes prior, and they showed him at camp, and he was going at it. Did it quite professional for it to stay together all that time. So, like I said, try to go through magazines and see what you can get. I'm sorry, I just have to take this call. Hello, Bar speaking. You don't need it. He's not taking money out. He's just using it. God, David, why aren't you with him? Then why aren't you with him? I don't want to. Well, I don't want to give it out. I don't want to give it out. I wanted you to be there. No, no. Oh my gosh. I'm taping my show now, David. Excuse me, everybody. This is an emergency. Oh God, David, I can't believe this. David, I don't know what it is now. I have to call you back. I can't. I'm taping now. I cannot find it. I cannot find it. I have to go upstairs. I cannot. All right. David, why don't they call me? Why don't they call me? No, why don't they? I meant to what? Oh my God! I had to get off the air. This is terrible, David. I think it's I think it's 1227. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'll have to go upstairs and look. If that doesn't work, call me back. Goodbye. I'm so sorry. I had an emergency. They're doing remodeling and they needed my bank information. Oh boy, what a day. I just started an account for them to do the remodeling. Any rate, I have now this great thing from my son's book, and I'm going to put it in this one. And I hope I have, let's see, room for it, because I didn't know I was going to find this lanyard. Oh gosh, this is great. I have them all in already, glued in. So let's see if I can find a space for the lanyard. I hope I find somewhere. Oh, I might be able to put it right next to him. I could cut maybe a little more off. I think that's where I'll put it. I'm going to cut a teeny bit more, and I'll put it right there. And this is terrific. This is what I was looking for. I couldn't find a lanyard keychain, but this is just what I wanted. This shows good craftsmanship. They had some lanyard, but it was some necklaces, and I didn't think, really he didn't make many necklaces. He just basically made keychains. And this is what this is. And you need a good glue. You need, I use Elmer's glue. And you need a good scissor. This is at the dollar store. $1. So these are things you must have, because without having good glue, your pictures will be falling out. So don't buy the cheap stuff. You're going to go to a dollar store. Don't buy the glue. Buy just the stickers and the numbers and letters. So you need a good solid glue to bind this. Otherwise, you're going to have a mess. All your pictures will be, in no sense, they'll be falling off. And I've had this Elmer's glue for so many years and it never ruined. Gotta just get the lid to this. I had another lid from another Elmer's glue, and it's easier to use this to scoop it out. And just don't put too much glue. You can always add more on the corners. I'm not getting this enough. I don't want to squeeze too much because it's a little teeny piece of paper. So I got to just go easy. Take my time. There it goes. I didn't want that much, so good thing I held it back with the glue lid. Now I'm just spreading it to every corner. And if you need more, you'll put a little more on the corners. I'm just so happy doing this. I had to go today to a cash checking place, and I was really scared because I first had I didn't know that was going to happen. And now I know that I will never take a cab unless I speak to them first. My son did not check that out. And you need to know that the driver is going to stay with you. Nobody should go to a cash checking place by themselves, not even a guy. And a guy actually asked me, a total stranger, if I was going outside after I got the money. Oh my God. The thing is, I just feared my life. That's what I feared. So my son had to work. He tried to get off, but his boss said, no, there was a lot of work to do. So he couldn't take me. And we could have gotten somebody to take me over, to go with me, because you cannot go by yourself. And I thought here the driver was going to stay. I had no idea that he had to leave. But that was the rules, so of his company. But it was just a miracle that nothing happened to me. I wouldn't go outside, even though they said, that they couldn't come in. I just waited right by the door until I saw the man. And I was sure that was they tell you what car from Uber. So I knew I wouldn't walk out till then. But imagine some stranger asked me if I'm going out there. Oh my gosh. So my advice, please, if you go to a cash checking place, take somebody with you. Or if you're having a cab, it's worth to pay $20 more for a more expensive cab if you know that the policy is not to go in. Otherwise, Uber is fantastic, They're so courteous, it's so wonderful, but they're not going to, that's the rule, so they have to, abide by it. Okay. I've got that. I'm so happy. I've got the lanyard. There he's at his camp, and he would always pick up pieces of the plastic for lanyard, and he would be making that constantly. He came home. It was so many keychains that he made, and he used them throughout the years and gave them as gifts, and so that was terrific. He did a fine job. I wonder if he still knows how to make them. That was many years ago, but it would be wonderful if he did, because they were beautiful, beautiful keychains. And you can't buy keychains like that, the ones he made. All different designs he would do. So I'm so happy I found that. It's bringing back so many good memories, for camp. And another thing you could get in the dollar store is some wipes. And I haven't been to the dollar store grocery store, so I don't buy them there. I try to watch every budget for artist Barbara L. Sue Fine Art Studio. So as long as it's, a safe wipe in the dollar store, then I will buy it. And they are. All right. So now I did this, and I want to go back to my book. I had some more pictures I found of my son, and I want to put some more in. I'm so delighted. Got that lanyard. That was a big thing. That was his thing he did every day. He always found a little time to do it. Even when he's a camp counselor and he was busy to do. Whenever he had a break, he did it. So now I'm going to go back to my book and put some more things in. And another great thing too, I even have, like, from the stickers, I have hearts and things from this was the stickers were on this, $1 store, $1 it cost. And then there were hearts on the box. So, the box that it came on. So, you really can utilize even boxes. I had another box that had daisies and butterflies. So don't throw out anything. If it's flat and it's colorful, you could utilize this. This is fantastic. And I love it because it was like a rainbow, and there were balloons. See, can you see there's like some left that have the rainbow? And there's one, there's rainbow. And I like that. So utilize everything you can for scrapbooking. I'm going to put some more of these in here because I'm so happy to find more pictures. My dad had a lot of pictures up in his room, and I'm still finding some more. I'm going through them all now. And a lot of pictures are here now. He loved looking at them, but I never knew he had them up there. And I'm thinking, gee, I had so many more pictures. And I just, but I remembered, and I looked all over in the drawer. We kept it right here by our china closet, and I couldn't understand what happened to all my beautiful pictures. Let's see if I can fit them in here now. Okay, let's see. And I've got such, nice ones here. I might have to move some of my pictures over. But I love these. I just love these pictures. This is a great picture, and it looks like it's scrapbooking too. Look at this in the background, and if you could see it, but it has writing and again. Hope you hear me. But can you see this? And if you could see the writing again, I'll show you one more time because it went off the camera. So that's great. It looks so colorful. And I'm going to be putting it in my scrapbook. And I'm trying to see, I think this was perfect. The age grade 1, and this was grade 1. Yeah, when he had that. I'm pretty sure. I just want to look and see. And this is some more from grade 1. Yeah. So I'm going to just switch because I had one a little older. And I'll put that one there. See, my other book, one book is glued in. This one is slide in. So then you could, if you find new pictures, and I needed this because there were so many pictures my father put aside, so I couldn't put it in order. I put what was in the drawer in order, but now I'm going through all the ones he had, and they were all mixed up. So now I'm able to put these in order. I'm so happy about that. So sometimes it's good to have the slide-in ones, but the only thing is I don't like the slide-ins because sometimes they move in the page, and unless it encompasses the entire portion, it can move. That I don't like. So you'll have to get corners for it, really. So when I go to the dollar store, I can look for some corners that I could stick in. I love these pictures. They are just so cute. Now this one was kindergarten. This was a different one. This is adorable. This was a year before for kindergarten. That's a lovely picture. So let me see what I can do here. I'm going to shift things around a little. Oh, this is great. This will fit, I think, just right. I don't even have to cut it. Sometimes you're lucky, and this is one of those big panoramic pictures. This book is really meant for bigger pictures, but the thing is, I don't have all pictures that are this panoramic and big. So that's terrific. I got it now. So I have kindergarten, first grade, and then it goes every year. I have second, and so now I'm trying to get, let's see, some more pictures in. This is when he was 7, so I need still some younger pictures. Let me see if I can get one. Oh, this is when he was in first grade because he was doing a program where he was reading to kids. And interesting enough, in first grade, he was ready to do that. He was helping kids learn to read because he was reading from the time he was a little boy. He was on the computer already, playing games. And even in, I remember in Macy's, they had computer games that you can go and try them, and he would play against the teenagers, and he would be winning, and they would get so annoyed that this little kid, a few years old, was able to figure out how to do these programs, and they're teenagers, and they were getting so frustrated that he was doing that. So he was at that age great with the computer, and that's why he became an architect. He just loved doing. I used to buy him the Sims architect programs. So he loved doing reading and always programs, computers. Oh, so cute. That is so cute. Here he is. His first grade, and he's got his little puppet that he's doing reading with, teaching the kids how to do reading. It was a great program that he was involved in. Oh, we have, let's see, another picture, but it's not, I don't like you can't really see his face. He's holding like a little turtle, but I can't see my son's face there. And that's not in focus. I'm going to get some good ones. Oh, and this is a great one. He was with his grandfather and his uncle, Mark, at Yankee Stadium when he was 4. That was his first Yankee game. And we just were so thrilled that he was liking so much to go. He was so excited about it. His first Yankee game. So this would be kindergarten time. So we'll have to make room again and put that in. Oh, I'm so glad I found that. And you see how my father was pinching his face. Look at this, not hurting him, but just how much he loved him. Look at that. My father passed away recently. He had a very tragic accident. He slipped over a water grate plate, and it just started snowing. There wasn't, there was no snowstorm yet. It just started to snow, and it froze like black ice and took his life. And look how he loved him like a son. You see how he's holding him? Such a great loss. Such a wonderful man. And now I'll put this one in. And this was a dear friend of mine. She's like an aunt to my son, and that was her husband, Joe. So it was Barbara and Joe. And she's really a sweet, very sweet person. She just sent me a birthday card for July 4th. God bless her. Oh, I have another picture. Another one for, he's with the Yankees there. Look at that. He's got the Yankee hat, the Yankee shirt, and he's with Aunt Robin. That was, that's my brother's wife. So that's terrific. We'll put that there too. I'll try to move this one over somehow. Okay. Well, I'm delighted I found these pictures. This is terrific. Really terrific. Oh, what cute pictures, I'll tell you. Memories back. So I'm see now, I want to see where I want to put the next ones because I want to leave a little room. Got a lot of Evan in this one, and I think he was a little older here. So I'm going to slide this one over too. I'm running out of room here. I can't fit everything. Okay. So now I'll put this 7. He was 7, about 7 in this one. And I think he might have been, you can see what this, I think this was first grade. Okay, so that's grade 3, yeah. So he was, in this one, he's with the books. He was in first grade with this program. So I'm going to try to see if I can squeeze this in with it. Oh, what a great picture. Oh my gosh. It doesn't cover up his face though. No, I think I just fit it in. Good. Look at this. He was in first grade with this too. And it's like, it looks like a scrapbook picture where you put a collage. Look at that. It has all those things in the background. He's in the library and he was doing that reading program. So it is perfect. It has like a background like a scrapbook. It's terrific. So I didn't even have to do anything to that. These are wonderful pictures, very colorful. And he was always doing art. You know, he loved doing art. And there he's if you can see it, he has like a lot of markers and he's doing some art there. Oh, so wonderful that I have these pictures that I found. Now, the only thing is I have to find room to stick this in. Now, he looks a little younger. That was first grade. This must have been kindergarten. And so we'll try to fit in if I can. Now, this is kindergarten, so I put that in there. There you go. I got it. So these, they don't even need, they have such color to them. I didn't even need to do anything additional. I can put a few stickers and things, and I'm going to write some of the, like, you know, this was my nephew's 13th birthday, different things on the side I'm going to add. But I'm just so delighted to find all these pictures. Just superb. They mean so much to me that I can look back always and see these happy pictures, happy, very happy childhood and time for my son. Oh, there's his favorite costume. Oh my gosh. Every year I had to buy another one because he grew. He always grew. And I said this in one other show that he grew so much. I had to buy every single year. He wouldn't wear any other costume. So every year I had to buy the same. They also made a movie. They had actors in it. So unbelievable. Now, I don't know where I'm going to fit this. He was in first grade with this one. I know he wore it from kindergarten, first grade, and some more years after that. I think up to like third grade. So don't know how I'm going to get all this in here, but we'll try. Let's see. So, I'll move one more picture over. This was marked that it was kindergarten. And I'll put it on the side because it's too big. I don't want to cut it and lose anything. And then I have to move over a picture, and then I'll show you. There it is. So I put it on the side. See, some pictures you have to, because you're not going to be able to get it in. You don't want to cut it. It's too, precious to be cutting that down. So I'm so thrilled I have that. And I'm going to add some more. And I'm looking to be sure that I have the right ear where I stick it. I have to put them in the right order. And I think this was definitely a little younger. About 5. And I have to get this with the other one. Okay. All right. There's not enough room there. I'll have to find another space. Okay, that's perfect. I added it with this one, with the art, because I know I can't get everything in. It's the only way I can do it. So I put it there right with it. So that's okay. You can always put things on corners. And just checking some more things that I have of him. And these are great pictures, I'm telling you. When they have the background, it is just so superb. It looks like a scrapbook background, and I didn't even have to add it. So let's see if I can fit this now. There's a great picture of him, and I'm trying to find room for it. He was at a party, and they had like a lot of kids and dancing and music, and he was like, there was in the gym, and so he was like climbing up on the ladder with the other guys, having some fun. They were having a ball. And I don't think I'm going to be able to fit this, though. I just have to find out where I can squeeze this in. This was definitely, I think it should say the year here. Must have been he was very young. I think he was like first grade. Yeah, he was first grade in this one. So I don't know where I'm going to stick now. I just have too many pictures. That's the problem that I found, and now to put it in. Yeah. Well, you know what? I might just take this one out because this one I just love better. I just love this picture. I just love this picture. I took out the Wolverine one. I decided I'm going to utilize this one because this is so great. He was at the dance and all the guys were having such a great time. They were dancing, you know, with the girls, and then they had a little fun on the gym equipment. I'm just not even going to put the Wolverine, although that was his favorite costume. But it doesn't show his face. If he had his face showing, I would have gone for that. And I have now some more. He's a little older. I love this one. He was in front of the blackboard, and it's let's see, what class was this? It looked like something in math, because he's putting equations. It looks like an equation on there. He has equation on the blackboard. So he's a little older there. So I'm going to put that in the book. I love it. I love it when they have these backgrounds that are great like that. That's what scrapbooking is, you know, putting, you know, backgrounds like that. You see where it's on top? I don't know if you can see that, but you see, and he has the blackboard there. So that is so terrific. These are the kind of pictures you need to put in your scrapbook. Okay. So now, I think it's time almost to go. I have another 15 minutes. Okay. I started a little later, so I will give you 15 more minutes. I want to put in some more of my pictures. Had this one, this was his graduation. So that is a little bit later on. And I have, I still have this one I have to put in. I had this one as a great one. I'm going to put it, he was a little older before graduation. And this is my parents, my late parents. They were at a wedding. I'll put that in. And I have this one. This was of me. And this was a party, an anniversary for a friend of mine. My girlfriend Barbara. I mentioned her before. I have more another wedding picture, but I don't know if I can even fit it. Let's see what I can do. Yes, I can fit it. Okay, I have my wedding pictures, and I'm going to write some things on it. Now, you need to have good markers that are permanent. Don't get the cheap ones, get the permanent ones. If you don't want to use the lettering, as I said, you can get the numbers and letters in a dollar store. But if you want to write things, you need to have a good permanent marker. And it should say permanent right on it. No, any brand, but as long as it says permanent. And I want to write on here Barbara's wedding, because it's my wedding. Now you can use and glue this on. I think I'd rather do that. I'm going to put a tag, and I can cut this. And how you get these tags, they're like in a stationery store, art store. And I happen to have them because I was labeling different things. And you can cut it. You don't have to have the full size. It's so, great that you can write on this. All right. So now I'm going to need a little more glue. Let me see something here if I can even stick this in, because this one's a slide-in one. Might even be able to stick it in instead of gluing it. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can just stick it in. Yes, I don't even have to glue it. It fits. My tag fits in there. So I put Barbara and Sam's wedding. That was my former husband. And a great thing too, you can write, also I did write on the plastic, but I wanted a tag, for, you want it all the same. I put my wonderful wedding, because these were like some really great poses. I put my wonderful wedding. It's right there on the plastic, and it stays. But I wanted a tag. I don't want it all the same. And I'm going to be putting some more stickers and things. I have the hearts. I want to utilize some of them. Now my book is getting full. My gosh, I really did find a lot. I almost filled the entire book. I'm so happy about that. So I have one of those hearts that I showed you before. I'm going to cut that out and put that on there. And the easiest way to cut it out on the cardboard was just to cut around and not completely, just cut around the object and then later cut it smaller like I'm doing now. So it's easier to do it like that. Especially because it's cardboard. Okay. So now I have the heart. And this one I will glue on. Okay, it's almost done. All right, now putting in the center. And so I have my heart because this is my wonderful wedding, and I should have a heart hugging and kissing our first piece of cake together. And that's always, it could be romantic or it could be messy, but he didn't push the cake in my face, my former husband, Sam. He was nice. He fed me a piece of the cake like you're supposed to do. There are some husbands that will just throw it in your face. That page too. So definitely that meant the most to me. And my brother was even kissing me on my cheek. So I had such a wonderful, loving page. My matron of honor, Georgia, was there, and my brother-in-law, Ron, and all the cousins. It was just wonderful. They were all together there, his children and the cousins too. So it was excellent just to have all of them together. All right, well, healing prayer for everybody in the world. I pray that there's peace. I pray that there is good health and spirit and strength. And amen. Thank you. I hope that you don't need that prayer now, but if you do need it, God heals 100%. You pray to God. And thank you so much. And I'll be back tomorrow. And I hope I don't have trouble getting on the air again today. I hope you did get to see what I was doing and hear, because it said very poor quality. And that's why there was a struggle in trying to get on today. But I do hope there's less trouble tomorrow. And so I'll try to be on at 5 if I can be on at 5. Bye now.